Most YouTube videos don't fail because they are bad. They actually fail because a lot of creators abandon them very early. And this has been going on for a while, okay? Now, the first 48 hours after publishing your video tells YouTube a lot. It tells YouTube if your videos deserve to be pushed or to be ignored. I found this out and my views changed. I started getting views, okay? So I'm going to be sharing it with you guys in this video, guys. Now, like I said before, the first 48 hours, how you treat your videos within the first 48 hours matters a lot. Nobody really talks about it, but I'm going to be telling you how it works. I'm going to be walking you through what causes your video to die very early and how to get views. Do you understand? I'm going to be telling you how to give your videos the best chance to get visibility 48 hours after upload, okay? Now, if you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to this family, because on this channel, I share tips about YouTube growth, okay? So feel free by joining the family. If it's your first time, my name is Joy. And also like this video and share. And as well, let me know what kind of content you are creating in the comments, okay? Now, the first thing to do is to identify the problem. It's very important. Why are you getting low views after publishing, after 48 hours of uploading? Now, publishing is not the end of your video. It's actually the beginning of your video's success. Now, small creators usually hit upload and they zoom off. If they don't zoom off, they send the links to a few friends and then they move on to the next video. Meanwhile, YouTube is still watching your videos and still trying to collect signals and still trying to decide whether to push that video or to just let it slide to one corner. So instead of ignoring your videos, let's talk about how to keep your videos alive after it has been published. Now, the first step is slow down your own activities first. When your videos first go public on your channel, please don't immediately start spamming it with different links. Allow YouTube to collect its data first. Stop sharing your video links to people that are outside of YouTube. Let your YouTube family watch it first. That clean signal is what YouTube needs for that first 24 hours. Do you understand? Don't send out your video links to anybody. It's not going to help your videos. Because you want views in that first 24 hours doesn't mean you start sending to different groups, Telegram group, WhatsApp group, and all of the group. Because when your video starts having external source, YouTube will retrace their step and stop pushing that video and allow you to do the work. Since you have become YouTube, right? So what you need on your video is the YouTube recommendation, which is made up of homepage and the suggested video. Do you understand? That is the browse feature. Now, that your initial audience matters a lot. You see that first audience after uploading your video? It matters a lot, because if the first group in your video doesn't really care, that the external people that just came to watch 1 seconds each, that video is not going to go anywhere. YouTube has the audience. Now, YouTube knows the right people to push that video to. YouTube should be the top video source or traffic source on your video, so that you can start getting views. Because if YouTube stop pushing your videos and they are expecting you to do the work, how many people do you know? YouTube have millions of subscribers or viewers that can actually binge your videos. They have billions. So let them do the work. Stop helping YouTube do its work. Allow the video to breathe on the YouTube platform. Now, the second step is use your community tab. Now, instead of sharing your videos to different websites, different groups and channels, post it to the YouTube community tab. You see that click on share, click on it and click on create post. It will repost back to your community tab. So whoever that was not online when you posted that video, or whoever that is scrolling through the feeds, they will see it right there and then they will click on it and they will watch. And you will get organic views right inside YouTube. Do you understand? Now, after sharing there, just be rest assured that a lot of people will see it there, because most people skip videos, not because the video is bad, not because they did not look at it or they did not have interest at that time. Seeing it a second time actually give them a second chance to check those videos out and see if they like it. And if they find it interesting, they will click on it and they will start watching, and that's more views for you. YouTube is clearly rewarding creators who treat the system as a system, not just a video library. Use all of these features and YouTube will reward you. Third step is to replying to comments. Most people just post videos, they do not reply to comments. They just post and then they zoom off. Stop going off when you post a video. When you drop a video and there are comments coming in, start engaging in that comment. That comment can actually push that video to more people. Do you understand? It's to push more people to watch that video. Imagine people starting a discussion with your newly uploaded video. You are having back and forth discussion. YouTube will see that that video is interesting and they will push out that video to more people. Do you understand? Don't ignore or just send a like. Reply to the people. Ask them what they enjoyed in the video. Ask them what kind of content they create. Ask them what they think you can improve in the video. Just like that. Start a conversation. When the comment starts coming in, don't ignore. Reply all of them. And you will see your videos going very far. you'll be getting a lot of views and recommendations from YouTube, because YouTube loves audience engagement. Ask them where they are watching you from, if they are creators on YouTube, what they do on YouTube and all of that, because this not just only make YouTube push your videos, it also builds a relationship with you and your viewers, and people will want to come back there, especially when you ask them reasonable questions, or you brought solutions to their questions that they were asking. It helps in audience retention and gives you growth. Now, the fourth thing is to use a pinned comment. This is very important, guys. I like to do this a lot, and my pinned comment recently has been sparking a lot of contributions and questions, and in fact, it's just amazing how you guys are actually reacting to it. So you try the same thing in your own channel. Drop a question and pin it. Put a question that is very irresistible to answer, a question that people will see and they will answer very stress-free. Do you understand? It's not a hard comment because I said complicated. It's just a simple, sweet question to get people's interpretation, or to get people's interaction, just to get them to start talking. That's all you need. Because the reason why you need to do this is, once a few people answer, other people will actually join in, and that one pinned comment can actually perform a lot and make your videos go viral within 24-48 hours. Now, the next thing is for you to introduce shorts into the videos. Short is very powerful. Not immediately. Short actually works best when they feel like as though they are highlights, not as the main text or the main picture. Right now, after the video is long, after the video is live enough to understand by the algorithm, you can now go ahead and cut a short from it. You can now cut a short from that video, right? You can cut more than one shot and then link the normal video to that short. So when new viewers are watching that short, they will see the full video below and they click on it, and it brings views back to your video. Do you understand me? One long video can turn into 5 different shots. It depends on where you cut it from. So if you don't know how to cut your videos into shorts, you can actually watch this video right now. Now, the next thing is to recycle your old videos. Old videos are still working. A lot of creators just ignore them because they are now old. How do you recycle your old videos? By updating your descriptions, your thumbnails, and even your titles. Do you understand? By changing your pinned comments, adding end screens to your videos. Just spice things up so that you can actually refer people back to your new uploads. Don't do everything once or too noticeable that the algorithm is not wondering what's going on. Why are you changing your channel history? You can do it one day at a time. Do you understand me? Now, the next step, which is very important, is for you to create playlists. Playlists are very good. Playlist is organizing your channel in a grand style, like looking so professional. Playlist organizes your videos according to the niche and what the content is about. Have a specific playlist and put your videos on it. If you see my channel now, I have about 3 playlists. I have live stream, I have editing, and I've got YouTube growth tips. All of them have different relevance, but under the same growth niche. You understand? So whenever you have to create a playlist, create it according to what your videos entails, and people will be watching your playlist and enjoying all of your content. That actually makes YouTube understand who the video belongs to. And funny enough, YouTube actually pushes out playlists as well. You might be scrolling on YouTube and you see somebody's playlist. Not just the video, the entire playlist will just pop up on your own feed. That's what YouTube does for every creator. Do you understand me? And it's very helpful because it's going to help your channel grow. So guys, this is it for today. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And also share your contributions in the comments, okay? And let me know in the comments, what kind of content are you creating? Guys, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching to this point. Bye for now.